This is going to have to be a quick video because I have 14% left on my camera and I have to be back at school in like 20 minutes. But I am 100 pages away from finishing Les Mis. And at this point, I just need to be done with it. I need it to be over because, not gonna lie, I've been skipping a lot of it because I would say generously approximately 100 pages are just like an intense explanation of the Parisian sewer system in the 1830s. And although I do appreciate Victor Hugo's dedication to his craft, I don't have time for that. So, you know, I'm just doing my best right now. However, as I'm almost done with it, and it's been a good long project, and I feel like there's something important I need to discuss, I'm making a video. So, I think that enjolras is coded to be transgender in this book. So, if you don't know, enjolras is the lead revolutionary. He is basically the face of the revolution, and he is the spirit of it. He identifies as this, his dedication to his homeland, patria, is just, it's like a running joke and also symbolism throughout the novel, because he doesn't love people. Well, he loves his friends, but he doesn't he never falls in love with anyone. He just loves his homeland. So it's very interesting. I'm so stressed about my camera battery running out on here. So, okay. So he is really described in a very feminine fashion. And I definitely believe that Victor Hugo knew everyone in this book, or knew someone related to the revolutionaries, because this was written like a few years after the events were set, around 1835, I think. And this, 1860. Okay. And events of this book happened in 1833. So I completely believe that Victor Hugo was one of these youthful revolutionaries, and he was one of these people. Maybe Marius, because Marius is the only one who lives. Spoiler alert, although everyone's seen the musical. I'm rambling. But enjolras is described as, he had a deep eye, slightly red lips, thick underlip, readily disdainful, and a high forehead. Much forehead in a face is like much sky in a horizon. Like certain young men early in this century and late in the last, who became illustrious in early life, he had an exceedingly youthful look, as fresh as a young girl's, though he had moments of pallor. Already a man, he still seemed a child. His 22 years appeared as 17. He was serious. He did not seem to know that there was a being on earth called woman. He's gay. Just saying. Just saying. But he had one passion, justice. What a man. He was angelically beautiful. He was intense, wild. You would have said, seeing the thoughtful reflection of his eye, that he had already, in some preceding existence, been through the revolutionary apocalypse. He knew its tradition like an eyewitness. He knew every little detail of that great thing. The body of a page, long fair lashes, blue eyes, that hair flying in the wind, rosy cheeks, pure lips, exquisite teeth, felt a desire to taste all this dawn and try her beauty on enjolras. A surprising and terrible look would have suddenly shown her the great gulf and taught her not to confuse Bermont's dashing Cherubino with this fearsome cherubim of Ezekiel. Okay, my goal in life is for someone to be in love with me enough to describe them like he is described in this book. Because, I mean, doesn't it just sound like this was written by someone who was just terribly, terribly in love with the man this is based off of? And he's coded as, female in nature, both with, on page 1097, Gavroche calls him smooth face, which is totally coded to be code for woman. And then there's this whole thing on page 1110 where it's discussed as pale, his neck bare, his hair flying, enjolras with his woman's face had at that moment some inexpressible quality of the ancient Muses. go on, but I personally do not recommend reading this book. I don't. I think there's a lot to be gained from the plot line and the story, but nothing you can't get from the musical or the movie or anything like that. But gay characters and transgender characters existed long before we had a name for them. This was published in 1870 or 1860. 1860. The whole concept that we're now starting to make everything gay and everything about gender is, excuse my language, but it's like dumb as hell. This was happening long before we had records, and it will happen long after. So everyone needs to calm down. Okay, I got a job at Panera. Oh, my friend painted this for me. I got a job at Panera. Check that hat. Let's go. I'm doing really well right now. I'm happy. I'm really, really busy, but I'm the kind of busy that makes me really happy. I will see you later. Like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.